Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to dive into the really personal story behind the shortest chapter of the Quran, a chapter all about comfort, revealed at a time of just immense pain. So many of us recite it, right? But how many of us actually know the heartbreaking story that led to it? It's a story about grief, unbelievable cruelty, and then a divine gift that just changed everything. It all kicks off with these words. And these aren't just empty insults. They're designed to completely shatter a person at their absolute lowest moment. So to really get this, we've got to go back in time. Picture this. We're in Makkah, and the air is just thick with sorrow. The prophet is grieving the death of his infant son Abdullah. I mean, can you even imagine that kind of pain? And while he's dealing with this, his own uncle, Abu Lahab, is literally outside his home, pressing his ear to the wall, listening. And what he does next? It's just unbelievable. He doesn't offer a single word of comfort. No. Instead, he runs out into the streets, celebrating. He's handing out dates, spreading the word that the prophet's legacy is, and I quote, cut off because he had no surviving sons. Just, wow. Okay, so right then, at that exact moment of absolute despair, with those cruel words still hanging in the air, that's when a message comes directly from God. It's like a gift of comfort, all wrapped up in just 3 short verses. This is Surah Al Kausar, and it lands right on the prophet's pain, completely flipping that insult on its head. And you know what? After hearing these words, his heart, which was just shattered, finds peace. His whole expression just changes into a smile. All right, so let's get into it. Let's really unpack the meaning that is just jam-packed into this tiny chapter. So check this out. The very first verse kicks off with the word inna. Now, in the Quran, whenever you see that word, it's like a giant exclamation point. It means pay attention, something huge is being said. It's setting the stage for a monumental gift. So what is this Kausar, this abundant goodness? Well, it's not just one thing. Think of it as this overwhelming, never-ending flood of blessings. Yeah, it's a river in paradise, for sure. But it's also so much more than that. It's the Quran itself, guidance that's going to last forever. It's his daughters like Fatima and Ruqayya, whose legacies are so powerful. It's his friends, the companions, who had his back no matter what. And in the most perfect comeback, it's an immortal legacy remembered by billions, the very thing his uncle said he'd lost. So after receiving this absolutely massive gift, what's the response? The second verse tells him exactly how to show gratitude. It's a call to action, and it focuses on 2 really specific acts of worship. And this is so cool because it shows the perfect balance between our private and our public faith. You've got prayer, Sali, which is that one-on-one personal connection with God, and then you have sacrifice, Inhar, which is all about community, sharing what you've got with others, especially those in need. And then we get to the final verse, the mic drop. This is the ultimate reversal. It takes that original insult, cut off, and throws it right back at the person who said it. The verse uses a very specific, very strong word here, shanania. This isn't just someone who dislikes you, no. This describes a hatred so intense, so blinding, that it makes a person lose all their reason, all their compassion. It's the kind of hate that lets you celebrate a baby's death. So think about the incredible irony here. The prophet, the one who was called cut off, is remembered and loved by billions of people today. And Abu Lahab, the guy who mocked him, well, his name, his family line, it's all gone. He's only remembered as a warning, a lesson in what arrogance and cruelty get you. Okay, so that's a 1,400-year-old story. But what does it have to do with us, right here, right now? Let's talk about that. So what is Kausar for us? How do we find this abundant goodness in our own lives? Our Kausar is all those blessings we just take for granted. It's our health when so many others are sick. It's our kids, sons and daughters. It's having a roof over our head, having some free time, or even just having the strength to comfort a friend. These are the very things someone else somewhere is praying for right this second. And this is huge. This chapter is a direct takedown that ignorant cultural idea that you need sons to have a legacy. It's a powerful reminder that a real legacy is built on goodness and faith, not on gender. Anyone can carry that forward. So I want to leave you with this question to think about. When life gets you down, when people try to dismiss you or make you feel small, when the world tries to tell you you're cut off, where do you find your abundant goodness? What blessings do you count to find your strength, your peace, your Kausar?